There is one thing I discovered that changed everything. I'll tell you what it is soon, but first let's talk about time. Specifically, how you might be unintentionally wasting one of your most precious resources. Hey everyone! Welcome to TrueGritEnglish Stories. I'm so glad you're here. I see so many people who want to learn English who dream of fluency, but they never quite get there. They start and stop. They get discouraged. They tell themselves they don't have enough time, or that it's too hard, or that they're just not good at languages. Sound familiar? The uncomfortable truth is that the biggest obstacle isn't a lack of resources, or talent, or even the perfect language learning app. The real obstacle is something much more subtle, much more insidious. It's the slow, steady drip, drip, drip of wasted moments. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself scrolling mindlessly through social media, watching random videos, or just generally killing time when you could have been learning something new? 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. It adds up, and it adds up to a lot. We all do it. We're all guilty of it. But what if you could reclaim those stolen moments? What if you could turn that wasted time into an opportunity to improve your English? I know what you're thinking. Easier said than done, right? Life is busy. We all have jobs, families, responsibilities. Finding time to study can feel impossible. And honestly, sometimes it is. But more often than not, it's about prioritizing. It's about making a conscious decision to invest in yourself, to invest in your future. See, the thing about learning English, or any new skill for that matter, is that it's not about grand gestures or heroic efforts. It's about consistency. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about making small, incremental improvements over time. Think of it like compound interest. Every lesson you study, every word you learn, every conversation you have, it all adds up. Slowly but surely, you start to see progress. You start to feel more confident. You start to realize that you're actually capable of achieving your goals. But here's the thing. You can't get that compound interest if you don't make the initial investment. You can't reap the rewards if you don't put in the work. And that work, that investment, it starts with reclaiming those wasted moments. Think about all those opportunities you might be missing out on right now because you're not fluent in English. Job opportunities, travel opportunities, social opportunities, the ability to connect with people from all over the world, the ability to understand different cultures and perspectives. It's easy to dismiss these things as luxuries, as nice-to-haves. But in today's globalized world, English fluency is becoming increasingly essential. It's not just about getting a better job or traveling to exotic destinations. It's about being able to participate fully in the world around you. It's about being able to access information, to express yourself, to connect with others in a meaningful way. And that's where the time paradox comes in. The more you procrastinate, the more you delay, the more opportunities you miss. And the more opportunities you miss, the more you fall behind. It's a vicious cycle. But the good news is that you can break that cycle. You can choose to reclaim your time. You can choose to invest in yourself. You can choose to start learning English today. Imagine yourself in 6 months, a year, or even 5 years from now. You're fluent in English. You're confident. You're able to communicate effectively with people from all over the world. You're taking advantage of all the opportunities that come your way. How would that change your life? How would that change your career? How would that change your relationships? It all starts with a decision. A decision to stop wasting time and start investing in yourself. A decision to stop making excuses and start taking action. A decision to stop dreaming about fluency and start making it a reality. Time isn't just money. It's potential. It's opportunity. It's your life unfolding one moment at a time. Don't let those moments slip away. Don't let them be wasted. Now, I promised I'd tell you about the one thing that changed everything for me. And I will. But first, I want you to do something for me. I want you to take a moment right now and think about one small thing you can do today to start reclaiming your time. Maybe it's listening to a short English lesson while you're commuting to work. Maybe it's reading a few pages of an English book before you go to bed. Maybe it's striking up a conversation with a native English speaker online. Whatever it is, make a commitment to do it today. Make a commitment to start investing in yourself. Make a commitment to stop wasting time and start building your future. Are you ready? Good. Then let's get started. Okay, so you've thought about reclaiming your time. Great. Now let's talk about something else. Something just as important. It's the myth of motivation. You see, I used to think that motivation was this magical thing. This powerful force that would suddenly appear and propel me towards my goals. I'd wait for it, hoping it would strike me like a bolt of lightning. I'd think, okay, I'll start learning English tomorrow when I'm feeling more motivated. But tomorrow never came. Or rather, tomorrow always came with the same lack of motivation. And I realized something important. Motivation isn't something you wait for. Something you create. It's like a fire. You don't just sit there and expect a fire to start on its own. You have to build it. You need kindling fuel and a spark. And you have to keep tending to it, adding more fuel as needed to keep it burning brightly. Motivation is the same way. You need to create the conditions for it to flourish. You need to set small, achievable goals. You need to celebrate your successes no matter how small. And you need to surround yourself with people who support you and encourage you. Think about it. How do you feel after you've accomplished something, even something small? You feel good, right? You feel a sense of accomplishment. You feel more motivated to keep going. That's the power of small wins. They create momentum. They build confidence. They fuel your motivation. So stop waiting for motivation to strike. Start creating it. Start by setting one small, achievable goal for yourself today. Maybe it's learning 5 new English words. Maybe it's listening to a short English conversation. Maybe it's writing a few sentences in English. Whatever it is, make it something you can easily accomplish. And then when you've done it, take a moment to celebrate your success. Give yourself a pat on the back. Acknowledge your progress. And then set another small goal for tomorrow. And the day after that. And the day after that. Consistency is key. It's better to study for 10 minutes every day than for 2 hours once a week. The more consistently you study, the more you'll learn. And the more you learn, the more motivated you'll become. Now, remember I promised to tell you about the one thing that changed everything for me? Well, here it is. It's habit stacking. Habit stacking is the idea of linking a new habit to an existing habit. For example, let's say you drink coffee every morning. You can stack learning English onto that existing habit. You might listen to an English podcast while you drink your coffee. Or maybe you read a page from an English book. The key is to make the new habit easy and convenient. You want to make it as effortless as possible to integrate it into your daily routine. I use habit stacking all the time. For example, I always listen to an English lesson while I brush my teeth. I know it sounds a little strange, but it works. It's a small, consistent way to improve my English every day. You can use habit stacking for anything. You can listen to English while you cook, while you commute, or while you exercise. The possibilities are endless. The important thing is to find habits that work for you and to be consistent. Don't try to do too much too soon. Start small and gradually increase the amount of time you spend learning English. And remember to celebrate your successes. Every small win is a step in the right direction. Now you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but I'm still not sure I can do it. And that's okay. It's normal to feel overwhelmed or discouraged from time to time. Learning a new language is a challenging process. There will be ups and downs. There will be times when you feel like you're not making any progress. But don't give up. Don't let those feelings of doubt and discouragement hold you back. Just keep showing up day after day. Keep making small, incremental improvements. And remember, you're not alone. There are millions of people around the world who are learning English. You can connect with them online. You can join online communities. You can find support and encouragement from other learners. Learning English is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process, embrace the challenges, and celebrate the small wins along the way. You've got this. I believe in you. Okay, now that you know my secret about habit stacking, let's talk about something that will make learning even easier: graded readers. We'll explore that in the next part. Alright, so we've talked about reclaiming your time and debunking the motivation myth. Now let's dive into something that truly revolutionized my own English learning journey. This is where things get really exciting. It's all about graded readers. Remember how I said there was one thing that changed everything? This is it. Graded readers. Now you might be thinking, what are graded readers? Well, simply put, they are books specifically written for English language learners. They're designed to be accessible and enjoyable, even if you're a beginner. The language is carefully controlled, and the vocabulary is limited to what you've already learned or are likely to encounter. Think of them as training wheels for your English reading. They help you build confidence and momentum without overwhelming you with complex grammar or unfamiliar words. Before I discovered graded readers, I was constantly struggling to find books that were both interesting and manageable. I'd try to read classic novels or popular fiction, but I'd quickly get bogged down in the vocabulary and sentence structure. I'd spend more time looking up words than actually reading, and I'd quickly lose interest. It was frustrating and discouraging. I felt like I was making no progress. But then I stumbled upon graded readers and everything changed. Suddenly, I was able to read entire books in English without feeling overwhelmed. I was actually understanding the stories and I was enjoying the process. That feeling of finishing a book in English for the first time was incredible. It was a huge confidence boost. Proved to myself that I could do it. And that's the beauty of graded readers. They provide a sense of accomplishment that keeps you motivated and engaged. They help you build your vocabulary and improve your comprehension skills in a gradual, sustainable way. So where do you start? Well, the first thing you need to do is find a graded reader that's appropriate for your level. Most graded readers are labeled with a level, such as beginner, elementary, intermediate, or advanced. Choose a level that feels comfortable for you. It should be challenging but not overwhelming. Don't be afraid to start with a lower level than you think you need. It's better to read something that's too easy than something that's too difficult. You can always move up to a higher level later. Once you've found a graded reader, start reading. Don't worry about understanding every single word. Focus on getting the overall meaning of the story. If you come across a word you don't know, try to guess its meaning from the context. If you can't figure it out, look it up in a dictionary. But don't spend too much time dwelling on individual words. Keep reading and try to get the gist of the story. As you read, pay attention to the grammar and sentence structure. Notice how the words are put together. This will help you improve your own writing and speaking skills. And most importantly, have fun. Choose stories that interest you. The more you enjoy reading, the more likely you are to stick with it. There are graded readers available in a wide variety of genres, including mystery, adventure, romance, and science fiction. You're sure to find something that appeals to you. You can find graded readers online or in bookstores. Many libraries also carry them. I often recommend starting with Oxford Bookworms or Penguin readers. These are popular series with a wide selection of titles at different levels. One of my favorite things to do is listen to the audiobook version of a graded reader while I'm reading along. This helps me improve my pronunciation and listening comprehension skills. It's like a double dose of learning. Graded readers are not just for beginners. Even advanced learners can benefit from reading them. They're a great way to review vocabulary and grammar, and they can also be a fun and relaxing way to improve your English. So, if you're serious about learning English, I highly recommend incorporating graded readers into your study routine. They're a game changer. They'll help you build confidence, improve your skills, and enjoy the process of learning. Okay, so now you know about graded readers. But there's another essential piece to the puzzle. It's something that many English learners overlook. It's active listening. We'll explore that next time. Get ready to unlock another key to English fluency. Okay, we've covered reclaiming your time, motivation, and the magic of graded readers. Now it's time to talk about a skill that's often underestimated, but incredibly powerful: listening. More specifically, active listening. I didn't know this until recently, but many learners focus heavily on grammar and vocabulary, and they neglect listening comprehension. This is a huge mistake. Listening is absolutely crucial for fluency. It's the foundation upon which all other language skills are built. Think about it. How did you learn your native language? You listened to your parents, your family, and your friends. You absorbed the language through your ears long before you started speaking or reading. Learning English is no different. The more you listen, the more you'll internalize the sounds, rhythms, and patterns of the language. You'll start to understand how native speakers actually talk, which is often quite different from what you learn in textbooks. But listening passively isn't enough. You need to be an active listener. What does that mean? It means paying close attention to what you're hearing. It means focusing on understanding the meaning, not just the individual words. Did you know that studies have shown that people who actively listen improve their comprehension much faster than those who listen passively? It's true. Active listening is a game changer. So, how do you become an active listener? First, choose listening materials that are appropriate for your level. Just like with graded readers, you want to find something that's challenging but not overwhelming. Start with materials that use simple vocabulary and clear pronunciation. Podcasts designed for English learners are a fantastic resource. Many of them offer transcripts, which can be helpful for following along and understanding difficult passages. Audiobooks are another great option. You can listen to them while you're commuting, cooking, or exercising. Choose books that you're already familiar with in your native language. This will make it easier to understand the story. YouTube is also a treasure trove of listening materials. There are countless videos in English on a wide variety of topics. Find channels that interest you and start listening. When you're listening, focus on understanding the context. Try to guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from the surrounding sentences. Don't get bogged down in trying to understand every single word. Pay attention to the speaker's tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. These cues can provide valuable information about the meaning of what they're saying. Take notes while you're listening. Write down keywords, phrases, and ideas. This will help you stay focused and engaged. After you've finished listening, take some time to reflect on what you've heard. What were the main points? What did you learn? What questions do you still have? Try summarizing the content in your own words. This will help you solidify your understanding. Don't be afraid to listen to the same material multiple times. Each time you listen, you'll pick up on something new. And most importantly, be patient. Learning to listen takes time and practice. Don't get discouraged if you don't understand everything right away. Just keep listening, keep practicing, and you'll eventually see progress. I like to use what I call the listening loop. First, I listen to a short segment without any support. Then I listen again with the transcript. After that, I look up any words I didn't understand. Finally, I listen one more time without the transcript. This helps me reinforce my understanding and improve my listening skills. So make listening a priority in your English learning journey. Find listening materials that you enjoy and make time to listen every day. Be an active listener, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your comprehension skills improve. Okay, we're almost there. We've talked about reclaiming time, motivation, graded readers, and listening. Now let's talk about the most important thing of all, your mindset. We'll dive into the legacy mindset in the final part. Get ready to transform your English learning. Okay, we've journeyed through time, motivation, graded readers, and listening. Now let's talk about something bigger than all of those things combined, your mindset. Specifically, the legacy mindset. What if learning English wasn't just about getting a better job or traveling to new places? What if it was about something more profound, more meaningful? What if it was about building a legacy? Think about the person you want to be in 5, 10, or even 20 years. What kind of impact do you want to have on the world? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Learning English can be a powerful tool for achieving your goals and building your legacy. It can open doors to new opportunities, new connections, and new experiences. It can help you share your ideas with the world and make a difference in the lives of others. Imagine being able to communicate effectively with people from all over the world. Imagine being able to share your culture, your values, and your perspective with a global audience. Imagine being able to collaborate with others on projects that make a positive impact on the world. That's the power of English fluency. It's not just about speaking a language, it's about connecting with people and creating a better future. When you approach English learning with a legacy mindset, you're not just studying grammar and vocabulary. You're investing in yourself, your future, and your ability to make a difference in the world. You're thinking long term. You're not just focused on immediate results. You're focused on the long-term benefits of learning English. You're resilient. You don't give up easily when you face challenges. You see setbacks as opportunities for growth. You're passionate. You're excited about learning English and sharing your knowledge with others. You're a role model. You inspire others to learn English and pursue their dreams. So, how do you cultivate a legacy mindset? Start by defining your goals. What do you want to achieve by learning English? What kind of impact do you want to have on the world? Write down your goals and review them regularly. This will help you stay focused and motivated. Surround yourself with people who support your goals. Find a community of English learners who share your passion and your vision. Celebrate your successes no matter how small. Acknowledge your progress and give yourself credit for your hard work. Don't be afraid to take risks. Step outside of your comfort zone and try new things. Help others. Share your knowledge and experience with other English learners. Be patient. Learning English takes time and effort. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results right away. Focus on the journey, not just the destination. Enjoy the process of learning English and connecting with people from all over the world. Remember why you started. When you feel discouraged, remind yourself of your goals and your vision. Believe in yourself. You have the potential to achieve great things. Learning English is an investment in your future. It's an investment in your ability to make a difference in the world. It's an investment in your legacy. So don't wait any longer. Start today. Start small, but start. Reclaim your time, cultivate your motivation, read graded readers, listen actively, and embrace the legacy mindset. Now you know all my secrets. I hope this journey has inspired you to take action and pursue your English learning goals. You have the power to transform your life and create a lasting legacy. Embrace the challenge, enjoy the process, and believe in yourself. And finally, something personal to share. Discovering the joy of reading graded readers transformed my life. I felt like the world had opened up to me. Reading changed my life, and it can change yours too.